This year Halloween might be a little bit different than previous years, so I'm hoping to give you some ideas and inspirations to do some fun Halloween activities with your kids. And not only that, these are dollar activities, so they're very budget friendly and affordable. You can have a lot of fun with some of the ideas that I found at the dollar store. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, and how is your October going? We got lots going on this month because it's Halloween, and I wanted to give you guys some ideas to make your Halloween a little bit special. So I have a lot of activities and ideas in this video. It's jam-packed. Cannot wait to show you, and of course they're budget friendly. So when I was over at the dollar store, you guys might have seen my haul. I'll put it up here in the corner in case you missed it, because I got a lot of good stuff that's all Halloween theme and related that would make perfect activities and learning opportunities for your kids. If you're new here to the Purple Alphabet, make sure you hit the subscribe button to join us. We do educational activities for kids and ideas and inspirations to learn through play, a little bit of hauls, a little bit of giveaways. And speaking of those giveaways, I need to let you know that the holiday gift guide for the Purple Alphabet is coming soon. In November, if you have not known this, every November we do this, where we have a month full of holiday gift guides and giveaways. So you're gonna wanna watch. We're gonna start on the first Wednesday of November, and I have so many things to show you. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on those notifications so you don't miss it. All right, there's a ton to show you in this video, lots of ideas. Let's go. Let's do an active game. I found this fright tape. In fact, Dollar Tree has this in several different styles. I just got the no trespassing one, and there's 30 feet inside one package. Then you're gonna need some chairs, your kitchen chairs, your dining room chairs, chairs that you have at your desk, a couple of them, and you're going to take the fright tape and weave it between the chairs for an instant obstacle course. It's up to you on how difficult you want to make this. If you wanted to add more, add less. For the younger ones, make it a little bit easier. For the older ones, make it intense. It's up to you. It's a lot of fun to get moving, and it kind of keeps with that Halloween theme. And then when you're done, you can use that fright tape for decoration. And since we're being active, I found a whole bunch of Halloween themed garland. And they had so many different types. You're going to have a lot of choices on this one. I just went ahead and picked the simple colored one with orange, black, and purple. This is 9 feet long. I'm getting one for this activity. If you wanted to do more, have multiple kids, you might want an extra one. But this is a really great activity, and I've shown this style of activities before where you just lay out the garland. You can do this several ways. You can do it where the child walks across the garland. You can do it where they hop over. They can do a crab walk or a bear crawl over it all the way down the line. You can set this up as a relay if you'd like. You can hop back and forth on the line. This is gross motor activity that is great for all ages of kids, and it's a really good skill to work on. Gets them moving and active, and there's probably going to be a couple of laughs in between. Next up, let's go fine motor, shall we? I found these, well, they're syringes. They look like syringes. There's 4 in here. They were in the party favor section, and then also in the party favor section, I found some shot glass. No, we're not doing shots, but we're getting them because they're decorative. You don't need to have the shot glass part. You can use any container. I was just kind of sticking with the Halloween-esque theme, and plus it was 4 for $1, so why not? They are orange and they have little skeleton hands on them. They did come in purple, if I recall correctly, so you could actually use a couple of colors if you'd like. And then we have our syringes in here. So I'm going to set this up as a tray activity, but you don't have to use it as a tray activity. You can actually use it as a relay if you wanted to. You could put one of these containers on each side of the relay and work it that way. But I'm going to show you how to do it for a tray activity. I've got my dollar store tray. These are new to Dollar Tree, loving them. There's activity trays. Water transfer activity trays are messy. I'm not going to lie. It's Montessori inspired, learning how to transfer water from one side to the next. So on one side here, I'm going to put 1 cup. I've already added some water in there. If you want to be extra festive, you can make it orange to match the Halloween themes, or maybe purple. And then I'm going to set up our activity like this. Also to have on hand is a little towel to wipe up any messes, because in Montessori, we're very self-sufficient and you want to be able to supply something to clean up if it does get messy. If you are starting off with Montessori pouring, you're probably not going to use a syringe. You're going to use something that's a lot easier to transfer water. Kind of like a bulb syringe would probably work better. But if you're a little bit more advanced, you could try doing this with this type of syringe. You have to pull it out to suck up the water. Once you get some water in there, you transfer it to the other one by pushing down, just like that. into the other container and back and forth. Also a great bathtub toy, a water table toy, a sensory water bin toy. I'm just showing you here the water transfer activity. You can be very creative with these syringes, and they come with 4. So if you have several kids, you have 4 kids, this will be ideal. So very simple, very easy water transfer, Halloween themed. Next up, we have these skeleton hands salad tossers. What? These are so funny, and they're actually really nice quality. They're to be used for serving food at a party, but for us, they're going to be used for some activities. These are great, you guys. Love them. And what's great is that they have this it's kind of curved in there, so they can actually hold stuff in there. So we went ahead and picked up a package of eyeballs. They come in different colors. There's 12 to a pack. I got the blue ones, and they hold the eyeballs perfectly. In fact, they hold 2, maybe 3 of them. If you're going to be doing this with a group, you can do a relay where one person is on the other side and you have to transfer those eyeballs to the other hand, run a relay or an obstacle course. You could use this if you have some older kids with that fright tape obstacle course and trying to carry these through that fright tape obstacle course with the chairs to the other side and all the way through without dropping the eyeballs. Or if you want to set up a really simple activity, you can also use those shot glasses again and have a couple of those set out, and then picking up one of these eyeballs and transferring it into that shot glass. Of course, it's rolling around on me here. And remember that garland I showed you earlier where you walk the line with the garland? You can also take this and walk the line on the garland too. You're working a couple of skills there. Lots of variations, so you can add this one to other things, or you could just use it on its own, or you can use it to serve your food. Aren't those cool? That's probably one of my favorite ones. And these eyeballs, if you have younger kids, you could use this for one-to-one correspondence by setting up all of these little shot glasses in a row. You can get a couple packages of them and then put them one-to-one correspondence by just having them place it in there if you wish. And you can also use it for counting eyeballs. I want to mention that I have a whole video on skeleton activities. So if you want to focus on the skeleton and actually learn something while you're doing your activities, that video is an older video, but there's lots of ideas in there, and also using Dollar Tree items to do skeleton learning. So please check that out after you watch this video, because I really think you're gonna like it. And speaking of skeletons, I have found a package of bones. I thought this was so fun. There's 18 bones inside of here. This can also be a great busy bag. So if you have a little preschooler, let's start off by counting bones. You could also use these to make shapes or letters, but for the activity I wanted to suggest to you to try is to do some counting. If you have number flashcards, this would work really well. I'm just using a dry erase board for sake of simplicity. If you have a younger child, you can just do simple counting. When you're going up, you can have them place 3 bones. This is very similar to the Montessori activity where you count out the rods. We got our 3 bones there. You can do higher numbers. You could even do addition if you wanted to. 2, 3 plus 2. How many do we have? And do some simple addition or subtraction that way. If you want to go higher, definitely get a couple packages of these. These are going to last a long time. They're really great quality. If you wanted to use the cups to hold the bones in, that's another idea too, to be a little bit more Halloween-esque and Montessori-esque. What other ideas do you guys have for these little bones? I'd love to hear your ideas on them because they are super fun. This little guy caught my attention. It is a giant spider. He's really big. And they come in black and brown. I'm gonna make this one into an activity tray where we have our little spider here. I'm gonna grab one of our shot glasses, and inside I'm going to put some labels. You can print these out yourself. I actually got these off an activity video I did a while ago on spiders. In fact, up here in the corner, I'm gonna try and link it for you, because if you're looking for things to do that are spider themed, I have an entire video other than this activity in there. So I'm gonna put my labels inside here, and this is how I could present the tray. If you're learning the parts of the spider, excellent opportunity to do so, because you have this giant spider to do so, and then you can take out your labels and you can place them around or on the spider. Definitely use this one along with a whole spider lesson, a lesson plan that talks about the spider parts and what the spiders do, all that kind of stuff. Once again, more ideas in that other video, but what a great tool to use for $1. Put it together and you have an instant activity tray. As always, I like to hear your ideas. So if you saw an opportunity to do something a little bit differently in this video, share it with me. Let me know so others can see it down below in the comments and get some ideas and inspirations too. You guys always have the best ideas, and you need to share them in the comments. Make sure you click subscribe to see more videos like this and to give me a thumbs up to show your love.